Hi everyone, Brooks Gibbs again. I am so excited we get to start our journey in the little lessons of life. And the lesson that we get to share today, I get to share with you, is a series of stories that are about the garden, because life is like a garden. You are both the garden and the gardener. Your thoughts, your actions, everything you do is like being in a garden. Well, how is that true? Well, let's talk about the garden. Now me, I'm not really an expert master gardener. My wife, she is a master gardener. She knows how to plant. She knows how to prepare. She knows how to nurture, care for, and provide an environment where the seeds that she's planted and the things that she desires can come forth in that garden. When you walk into that garden and you look around, oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this is. Not only does it look beautiful, it feels beautiful. The energy that's in that garden is one of joy and happiness and contentment, because literally I can go in the garden that she's planted and I can hear the plants screaming, I love being here, because they know that they're loved and cared for. So let's talk about the garden and what that means to you. So when you first go out and want to create a garden, you don't just walk out to some place that's already prepared for it. You typically are going into a rough land that has rocks, trees, weeds, bushes. It's not level. It's not ready. It's just kind of randomly in all this disarray. And part of what you want to do is you want to create an organized space. There's something here that is unorganized, and I get to take and plan and create the organization. So one of the first things you want to do to have a very successful garden is clear the land. Prepare the soil. Prepare it so that what you plant will be in the most advanced and best environment to grow to its fullest potential. Take away the obstacles, the challenges, and the struggles that could be there, and allow it fertile land to grow. So, what are we going to do in the garden? We're going to go out and we're going to spend some time clearing the soil, picking up the big boulders, rocks, and stones, and moving them over to the side. And we're going to pick up this big boulder and move it over to the side. And we're going to go over and we're going to cut this tree down to move it out because we cleared the land. We're going to pull the weeds. We're going to go ahead and probably rake the soil so that we can pull up the weeds and everything and move that to the side. Then one of the things we're going to do is we're going to plow and turn the soil over. Then we're going to break the soil up and make it so that it is an ideal environment that when we plant a seed in that soil, the seed has just enough nutrients and effort and oxygenated soil that it can take and expand and grow up and become the fullness of its potential. The absolute fullness of its potential. That's what we want to do in preparing the soil. How does that relate to you in your life? Well, in your life, this in your actions, is the soil. The thoughts that you have, the thoughts that you have constantly churning in your head, are the soil that you're planting your garden in. Now, take just a minute and think about what are the thoughts that are going on in your head. Generally, there's two categories. I am not, and I am. I am not good enough. I am not smart enough. I'm not capable. I'm not strong. All of the things that hold you back are thoughts that come in. And especially when you come into a new experience, it's like, I don't know about that. Can I? Do I have enough capability? I don't think that I do. I'm not enough. Guess what? Those are the rocks. Those are the trees. Those are the weeds. Those are the things that you've planted or are now planted in your garden, your thoughts, that are preventing your seeds of growing. I am not. Your seeds are I am. I am amazing. I'm powerful. I'm capable. I can be a writer of a book. I can be an engineer. I can be a doctor. I am capable of doing that. Those are the seeds that you want to plant in fertile soil and take the action steps towards to change your life. So what can you do to prepare the soil? Here's a simple suggestion. Be conscious of what's there. The first thing you do whenever you walk into a garden spray, you start looking around and go, what's here? What's in the space and what do I get to clean up? That's the first thing you get to do. And it's easy to look around and go, oh, yeah, I'm going to start making myself some notes. I got to clean the rocks up over there. I got to get rid of those trees over there. All those weeds, they've definitely got to go. That's what you're going to do. So in your own life, let's do that. Take some time. The most powerful thing you can do is journal. Write it down. And think about, what are all the things that I'm saying to myself that I'm holding myself back? I'm not capable. Oh, I don't feel strong enough. Oh, I don't. Write them down. You got to identify them. That's the same thing as walking in the garden and say, that rock right there's got to go. I am not enough. That's a rock. I'm not sure that I'm smart enough. That's a weed. Write it down. Acknowledge it. Know that it's there. Say to yourself, whew, that's not true. I have the full capability of removing that. That's how you prepare your garden. Get rid of the weeds and the negative thoughts. Make your garden a fertile place to believe the seeds that you plant, the I am statements as you plant them. So, my challenge to you, grab a piece of paper, better yet, a book. If you can take a book and start writing things down, a journal, and then a book, huge, 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 huge. Grab a book, grab a pen, and start writing down, what are the weeds and rocks in my garden? And then just feel with your heart, not with your brain, but your heart, because your heart will tell you who you are. Your brain will start to say a lot of things. I'm not strong enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not good enough. No one loves me. Write those things down. Look at them. And stop thinking about them. Stop thinking. And start feeling. Going, you know what? That's not really how I feel about myself. And move forward. Write them down, acknowledge them, and move forward. That is preparing your garden. So, we're going to go into the next series, which is planting your garden, nurturing your garden, prepare your garden. And next, we're going to step into planting and nurturing. My name is Brooks Gibbs. Thanks for being a part of the Little Lessons of Life.